In the new comedy, Confessions of a Shopaholic, Isla Fisher plays a debt-ridden writer trying to get ahead in the fashion world. When things don't work out, she ends up at a finance magazine.
Can you try again?
Rebecca? Did you just type good angles on APRs into Google?
Yes, I Googled.
Isla Fisher, good morning.
Good morning.
I would have Googled that too. I don't know what that is. But I want to talk about your character, Rebecca Bloomwood. She is adorable. She's a shopaholic.
Yes.
Help us understand her.
She's essentially a good person. She just unfortunately focuses too much of her energy on the outside rather than the inside. So she ends up getting into debt thanks to her shopping addiction. But it was a great opportunity for me to do a lot of physical comedy, and I just had a great time doing the character.
Now, how much could you relate to the character you were playing? Are you a shopaholic? Do you hate shopping? Do you love shopping?
Shopping's a drag, and I am the worst shopper.
I just want to, one of us microphone is rubbing. It's either you or me, so I'm just fixing it. Okay,
Oh,
here we
thank
go.
you.
You're welcome. That's why I was reaching across. People at home couldn't see, but I was
Just going
reaching
for my
across.
cleavage. I was a little uncomfortable at first.
I was like this fixing. You were like,
Just hitting
Julie,
on
what are
me.
you doing?
It's a bit early in the morning for this.
That's what that was.
No, I don't. I relate not to that side of my character. I'd like to think I'm optimistic like Rebecca Bloomwood, but I shop rarely and poorly. I always buy the worst thing that I take home and regret instantly, and I'm so easily peer pressured by a shop assistant. It's so annoying. I'll end up being talked into any kind of ridiculous outfit.
You mean all I have to say is, it looks great, it looks great.
I'm like, really? Okay. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
So did anything change after you shot the movie? Did you learn more about fashion? Did you love shop? Did you grow to love shopping, or maybe are you more afraid of it than ever?
No, you know, I actually learned a lot from Patricia Fields. She did the costumes on the movie, and she's done Sex and the City and Devil Wears Prada. And she actually taught me to be a lot more confident in my dressing and wear more color. This is not an example. But
you still look great, let me tell you.
But I have become, I'm more confident mixing and matching. I mean, there's a whole language that goes with being a fashionista that I was completely unaware of. And I feel now slightly more confident to try on, you know, braver stuff.
And there are do's and don'ts to fashion in this movie.
And they change, and it changes too.
Okay, like, educate me, school me.
Well, like, for example, it used to be in to match, so you know, your shoes would match your bag. Now it's out to match. You know, you should have totally different colored shoes. You can wear black and brown together, and prints work together this season, apparently. I mean, listen, don't ask me.
And you learned this all from shooting the film.
Yeah.
So, but not quite clash, but not so matchy-matchy.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, okay. Now I'm starting to grasp it. You must have a hilarious time at home because your significant other is Sacha Baron Cohen, and I always see when I see you guys together, I picture she's one of the few people who knows what he's really like.
Oh, he's the funniest guy in the world.
He is on the screen, at least to us, and I kind of like that we don't know that much about him because I want him to always just kind of stay in character. Even when he accepts an award on stage, he's hysterical. I have no idea what he's like, and you know it should stay that way. You became a mother 16 months ago.
Yes, I did. I have a daughter named Olive.
How was that experience for you?
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
She's so cute. We've seen her in pictures, and I know you want to try and keep that private as much as possible because she wasn't brought into this world to become a celebrity.
She doesn't want to be famous. She's not an actress, so I always feel weird talking about her.
But you became an actress at a very young age. You were doing Australian soap operas?
I was indeed. I started out on an Australian soap where I just wore a bikini. Whether I was going to a funeral or to a restaurant, I was always in a bikini. I couldn't quite work out why, but I was.
Well, no wonder you didn't know anything about fashion when you started doing the movie. You were always wearing bikini in your early life as an actress. And this movie is actually based on the series of books, right?
Yes.
Were you a fan of the books?
I had read the books and I was a huge fan. And so I never even dreamed that I would get the opportunity to be the lead of a movie, let alone a movie playing a character who's so beloved. So it really does feel a bit like a dream come true to be promoting this film and be so proud of it.
Well, you are adorable, off-screen, on-screen, and the movie is a whole lot of fun, and everything Jerry Bruckheimer does is brilliant. So, Isla Fisher, we wish you the best of luck with Confessions of a Shopaholic.